Alfie. Hello, my beautiful little prince. My baby. Oh. Back to me. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. And if you hadn't guessed by the title of this video, this is about dating. And why I don't do it and why that needs to change. I know what you're all thinking. Why is this ugly bitch talking about dating? Let me enlighten you. So, I might as well just get into it. I've talked about dating in the past on a Tinder video that I did, like why I don't understand Tinder. And then I also did a video, I think maybe addressing like this in the past. I may have also mentioned this in another video, like about how I fucking detest when people constantly fucking tweet about relationships and why they're not in them. I'm like, poor me, fucking get over it. Appreciate your life and appreciate yourself. And on to this week's video. 2018's really made me think about shit. And dating was one of them. So the first reason I don't date is because I have spent a lot of time working on me and building myself up as a person. I have mentioned this in a video before, but if you don't love yourself, then how can you expect someone else to love you? And that's always really hit home with me. And I think I've worked on myself enough now to a point where I do think I potentially could try and meet someone and be okay if that didn't work out. Whereas before, I think that would have just ruined all the confidence that I built within myself. Whereas now I do think I have a little bit of confidence now that I could get there. The second reason is I live in the countryside and it's a lot of fucking hard work. It's not as easy for me to just go out and meet someone. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no clubs or anything like that around here for that. And it's annoying, but at the same time I've always sort of been like, oh, I'll just wait till I move away and then I'll do something. Then I'll download Tinder and then I'll sort of try and be adventurous in the dating world. But then I kind of have sat now and thought to myself, well bitch, you're just going to make another excuse when you actually do the thing that you said you were going to do and move away, and you'll probably find another reason. So maybe the time is now? I don't know. Maybe. Number 3 is rejection. Rejection's a really big thing that in the past, and why I haven't dated is because I've really felt like I wouldn't have been able to deal with it and probably gone fucking psycho. I would hope I don't do that anymore, but that has been one of the main stopping mechanisms as to why I've not done it in the past. Yeah, so that's another reason I haven't dated, was because I was too scared of rejection and I kind of thought, fuck, I'm just gonna get rejected and that's just gonna destroy my confidence. But hey ho, I think, as I said at my previous point, I feel like I've gained enough inner confidence now that I would be okay if rejection were to arise. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Number 4 is another reason that I haven't dated is because of insecurities. And for some reason, I've always had in my head that if I was to download Tinder, I would get no matches. And if I was in a relationship, if I was going to be in a relationship, I would constantly probably think, oh god, everyone probably thinks that this person can do better. And I never wanted to be the person that other people looked at and said, oh, that guy's punching, or oh, that guy, why is that guy with that person? Like, what the fuck, that's so bad. And that's always scared me a little bit, because it would crush me to be that person that everyone looks at and thinks, fuck, that person's ugly, why is that person with that person? That doesn't make any sense. And that's always been a massive insecurity. And I know that people have said to me in the past, well, if you were in a relationship, people did think that, it's really irrelevant. But I think in my mind I would then start to think that the person that I'm with thinks that, and that would really probably cause a breakup. But it's a valid reason though, and it's a valid reason as to why I haven't dated, because the thought of that happening to me actually gives me so much anxiety, it's unreal. Like, I actually have sweaty palms right now thinking about it. I genuinely do not know how I would behave in a relationship, and would I get annoyed in a relationship. That's put me off dating, is because I am so happy in my own comfort zone, in my own company. For instance, I don't like sharing a bed with people. How am I going to combat that? And 2, what do you do? Like, do you cook for them? Do they go home at some point? How do they go home? Do you tell them to go home? I have no idea. Somebody enlighten me in the comments below. If you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, let me know what you do with them. Not that you little nasties. What do you actually Do you cook for them? Do you tell them to go home? That's a big issue of mine. Do they get offended if you tell them to go home? Because I need to know. Put my mind at ease here. So that brings me to 2018 and me being like, oh, intellectual and shit. That's not the word. Reflective and shit. That's the word I was looking for. And why I feel that why I've not dated needs to change. The first reason is that I've come to realise is there is actually someone for everyone. There actually is in this world, and I know there'll be some cynics out there who are like, fucking, that's so cliche. Well, fuck you. I believe it to be true. And I really do feel that there is someone for everyone, and maybe I need to realise that there potentially is someone that is out there for me. Number two, and this is what other people said, is that I've started to realise that since about 2000, actually since I started doing YouTube, I feel like I've really grown as a person. Not just because of YouTube, but because of other things that I've done in my life and people that I've stopped speaking to, poisonous bitch. And I feel like I'm better as a person now, and I feel like that comes across now when you're around me, and I feel that maybe it is time to share that with someone else, and maybe I'm just holding myself back from what could be the greatest thing ever that happens to me. You know what I mean? You never fucking know. So the final thing is my aim for this year, and it's quite a big aim, and if I do it I'll be hella shook, because for someone who hasn't even gone on a date or even been interested in speaking to someone, and the one time that it did happen, it was fucking horrendous. I literally think that almost put me off for life. If I do this, I will be so proud of myself, even though it's such a measly small thing to other people. Is my aim for this year is to actually go on a date. I may struggle to find someone, but one way or another, your boy here is gonna go on a date. And if it doesn't happen, I'm not gonna be too bummed out about it. If I even get to the stage where like I download a dating app and actually speak to other people, I think I'll actually be happy anyway, because that'll still be a big move for me to do as well. So that is my vlog on dating and why I don't do it and why that needs to change. How about you guys? Are any of you guys in a relationship? How did you get to that point? What are some of the tips? Give me some tips, give me some advice, bitch, in the comments below. How about you do that for me? Yeah, thanks. And I'll see you next week. Bye.